guys, thank you so much for joining my channel. 19 days from today there will be a big beautiful wedding in our backyard, and we are moving along with all the tasks associated with that. Today I'll be spending a lot of time on my real estate business. I got a new listing and I need to put it into the system. I need to buy a bunch of art for staging tomorrow. It's going to be a heavy day, just real estate. I can't allow my business to suffer just because we have a wedding coming up. Clients don't care about my wedding. Well, of course they do, but you know what I'm saying. Things need to go, business have to go as usual. One idea I have for outside with the moonflower, and I'm gonna show you in a minute. I'll try to get that done today. Because the moonflower is developing so nicely and it clearly needs time to climb, not time, well time too, but space to climb up. So I was going to put a cylinder full of baby breath hanging from the ceiling, hanging from the end of the deck, but that's where the moonflowers are right below that. So I'm thinking I'm going to move the cylinder where the gazebo for the ceremony is going to be, and I can put the cylinder right there. I have all of these curtains that I dyed in a purple color, in amethyst color, so I think I can utilize some of the curtains below the cylinder and then wrap everything around in a beautiful arch full of magnolia flowers. They are starting to bloom again. We are expecting some rain. Well, it was supposed to be 70% chance of rain today, but now it looks like it's zero. I don't know. Hopefully we'll get some rain. Hopefully I'll get plenty of flowers from our garden. I'm really hoping we'll get the magnolia flowers for that arch with these beautiful lush green leaves. That is what I'm manifesting. And so that's where the cylinder is going to go. I will show you both of those areas. Today, if I have time, I will try to finish one of the chandeliers for the client in Waverly. My family is arriving day after tomorrow, if they can make it. I talked to my brother today, and apparently there are a lot of delays all over Europe airports. Lufthansa apparently is getting ready to go on a strike, and my family is going to fly with Lufthansa literally a couple of hours after the strike starts. So keeping fingers crossed they can make it. So much uncertainty with COVID and hot weather in Europe. My son was on the train the other day in Bulgaria, and apparently they had to stop the train, or there are big delays because the railroad is literally bending from the warm temperature, from the hot temperatures. So they had to stop the train. Same thing happened in England, and I think it's happening all over Europe. Crazy hot temperatures. Anyway, one thing I really want to ask you guys, really stressing this out. I'm hoping you're enjoying the videos. I'm receiving great feedback from you all the time. So let me know if I need to change anything, if I need to switch gears on a different subject in addition to the wedding. Right now it's just wedding for 19 more days until August 12th. But please, 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 please like my videos. Like my videos, share them with anyone who you think might be interested, and I need subscriptions, okay? So you might have to log into your account, into your YouTube account to like the video. I'm not sure, but please try to like them all. So if I have time today, I will also prepare another meal for my family's arriving. It's called moussaka. It is Bulgarian Mediterranean dish. It's super easy, super tasty. Just few ingredients: potatoes, meat, cheese, eggs, and some amazing Bulgarian spices. Speaking of recipe, I I need to make a correction on my tiramisu. I can't believe I messed up the recipe. I've done it 100 times over and over, and now the ingredients in my head just like that, and I don't know what I was thinking. Well, what I'm thinking is just I have a brain full of all kinds of stuff. I wasn't thinking clearly. So instead of adding 2 containers of tiramisu, you need only 1. If you're substitute, if you're going to substitute your mascarpone cheese with cream cheese, you only need 1 package of cream cheese. If you're sticking with the mascarpone cheese, you need only 1 mascarpone cheese with this amount of whipped cream. I finished it. I had a feeling something was a little off. I couldn't figure out what was happening. I tried it. The taste is there. It's still delicious, but the texture of the whipped cream with mascarpone cheese, it's not very airy and fluffy. So, and of course, I asked Stuart to try it, and yeah, it tastes good. And he's like, he likes everything, pretty much everything I cook. So I can trust on his judgment when it comes to, did you like this recipe, what should I change? Anyway, I will go back and try to edit that video with the mascarpone, with the tiramisu recipe. But for those of you who are watching right now, this is what I messed up. No big deal. It's all the same recipe, except you now are going to need only 1 container of mascarpone cheese or 1 package of cream cheese, okay? So, I'm gonna get back to my real estate. Sorry, I'm having scratchy throat. Drinking my tea here. By the way, speaking of tea, I don't know if you like oolong tea. It's a great substitute for coffee if you're trying to cut on your caffeine. I'm not able to sleep well at night, so any kind of caffeine, even dark chocolate at 1 p.m. will affect my sleeping. Oolong tea is great substitute for caffeine. It's really good for aching, aging bones and joints. So if you're not familiar with it, it's spelled O-O-L-O-N-G, oolong tea. And I drink mine with almond milk in the morning, but it's also very delicious and very healthy with coconut oil. It is recommended that we have 1 tablespoon of coconut oil per day. It has been proven to really help with cognitive decline, with Alzheimer, with dementia, and all of those brain cognitive challenges that people are starting to have as they're aging. So you can finish your tea when it's ready with your package in the hot water, and then just put it in the blender or little bullet with one tablespoon of coconut oil, and just whip it a few times, and it's very creamy and it's very delicious. It's really, really good, which is also very good if you continue drinking your tea. It's very good with coffee as well. So let me know if you tried and if you like it. Now I'll show you what I'm talking about with the moonflowers, and now we'll get back to my real estate business. You can see how this is really needing more space to climb up. There's some on the ground that have no place to go. This here are wrapping around the driftwoods. They really need to climb up, and I'm gonna make them some fishing wire to go up. Oh, I wanted to show you. You remember we planted this like 4 or 5 days ago? It's evening now, so they closed off, but they're blooming. Not only they grew in 4 or 5 days, they're actually blooming. This is the shamrock. Amazing, huh? Very exciting. So I've attached all of these fishing wires. Can you see them? See? And I rearranged the moonflowers, so now we have a good coverage in the bottom, and I help them start climbing up. They should be happy. That should be enough space for them, and they have 3 weeks to start blooming. Keep fingers crossed. I need moonflowers for my wedding. They only bloom at night. They are very fragrant, and I cannot wait to see them and smell them blooming. So I hope you can see, but this is where the ceremony is going to be, at this gazebo. So here in the very top, where this carpenter bee trap is, there will be the cylinder with the baby's breath flower hanging, and on the side there will be purple curtains, and there will be a big arch along the posts right under the cylinder with baby breath, a big arch made out of help me, magnolia flowers. Yes. So this is it. I'm gonna measure tomorrow, make sure the length of the cylinder I already prepared is good enough. I think it will be, and start working on that project. I'm not going to put the flowers yet. Well, I don't have them, but even if I did, I'm afraid the birds will start taking the little flowers because they're still nesting, and baby breath flowers, tiny and gentle, they may be the perfect material for making a nest, and I cannot give them that nest yet, not until the wedding is over. After that they can do whatever they want, but not yet. So anyway, I will see you tomorrow.